Hello, I'm Bradshaw, and welcome to the San Bernardino National Forest. Here, the backdrop behind me is actually a place called Lytle Creek. There's fantastic adventure riding areas up here, and I thought not a better place to be able to introduce to you products that I've recently been using, so I can give you a detailed breakdown of each of these products and explain how they best might be used for your type of riding situation. The three pieces I'm talking about today is going to be the Trails End tank bag, the Hurricane tank bag, and the Ridge Roll dry bag in the 15-liter format. Now, this bag is also available in a 30-liter if you're looking to store lots of stuff on your motorcycle, but I use the 15-liter as a nice small bag that I strap exactly like this onto the back of the adventure motorcycle, so I have my tools and tire repair stuff and pump, all of the necessities that I need while out adventuring. I then use the Trails End tank bag when I do harder off-road type stuff because it's smaller. It allows me to be able to stand up on the bike and get up over the tank without having anything in my way. I find that the Hurricane tank bag is a little bit big for off-road riding on this particular bike, but it is the perfect on-road companion. Now, without further ado, let's get to it and give you the detailed breakdown of these three neat adventure motorcycling products from Nelson Rigg. Now, as these are going to be detailed breakdown videos, I'm going to go ahead and separate these into three separate videos. If you want to take a look at any of the other two products that are here on the bike, please take a look at the description down below, and there'll be a separate link for each of those videos. Now, I've got over 3,000 miles of use out of this tank bag so far, and I really like the feature set that it provides. The Ultra Max material has been great. I put this thing through tons of abuse. I've crashed on it. It has just been put through the ringer, and as you can see, it's still in great shape. Thank you, Nelson Rigg, for providing a quality product that is extremely durable, because I definitely do put them to the test. So right now I'm going to be taking a look at this tank bag. Let's take a look at some of the features, the benefits, the details that I have found and been able to use. The first thing that I'm going to say is the mounting of this bag is extremely easy. Now, my fuel on this bike is up here at the top. So in order for me to fill up the motorcycle, I've got to disconnect these two, roll it forward, and then I can get to my fuel. This makes it extremely easy. Now, the way that this bag mounts up front allows me to be able to tip the bag forward without all the contents getting dislodged and without the bag falling off the bike. It's actually very secure up here in this position. I can take my fuel cap off, fill up the motorcycle, bring the bag back down after repositioning the front straps, clip it back in, and I'm good to go. Now, a thing that I really like about this setup is this is the bag that I use if I'm not going to be taking a bunch of stuff with me. If I'm doing hardcore off-road where I need to stand up and be able to lean up over the tank, this is the bag that I use. I like the smaller format here. So when it comes to mounting, there's a U-shaped harness up front. So it's basically going to be a solid strip that goes all the way around with an attachment piece on either side, and then two clips that allow you to clip the bag onto the front of the bike. Here in the back, it's a little bit different. You have two separate straps that I've tied together here just to keep them from flapping. But the two separate straps allow you to come down to the frame, girth hitch, and come back up. So the front strap goes around your steering tube, and the rear straps go down to the frame. Again, 4 different attachment points that if you were to release all 4, the bag is very easily removed and allowed to be able to take with you either into a restaurant, gas station, or at your final destination. Extremely easy to use. On the bottom here, we have a non-slip surface that's also going to be protective for the tank, so you're not going to be scratching your tank up while this is on the bike. Now, another reason that I like this particular setup is the fact that I can swap tank bag for tank bag very easily. I can go ahead and now clip this guy on using the same exact straps as the other bag. Now, stay tuned for a future video where I give you the detailed breakdown of this Hurricane tank bag, but I just wanted to show you the difference in those two bags really quick. This is a larger capacity bag in its current setup or state. It is larger than the Trails End in the compressed state, but let me show you the expanded feature of the Trails End tank bag. Now, again, hardcore riding off-road, this is the size of tank bag that's absolutely perfect. Or if you're just going on a short little day trip, you need a bottle of water in there and some snacks, this is the perfect size. But when I got to close to camp and I wanted to stop and be able to get some provisions for the night, what I would do is I would take this tank bag and I would unzip it, and it nearly doubles the capacity of the bag on the inside. We've got about 5 inches of increased height that this bag now has. It allows me to really stuff this thing full in order to get where I'm going. Now again, riding off-road, this bag is now too tall and I'm going to hit myself into it if I'm trying to get up over the tank. But for adventure touring riding, if you're out there traveling long distances during the day and the amount of stuff that you carry with you changes, you could start out with it nice and full here in the morning, and then as you use it, you could just compress that down, zip the zipper all the way back around, and you have a nice compact bag for the times when you don't have a need to have a bag that's that large. That's probably my favorite feature of this bag, is the fact that it is expandable and you can change the amount of stuff that you have with you, and the bag adjusts accordingly. Now before we get into the inside, what else do we have here on the outside? We have 2 nice side pockets here. I usually keep a tire pressure gauge, a pack of gum, and maybe even my headphones in there. Now these pockets do have padding here on the outside. Back here at the back of the bag, we have a nice handle, so when you get where you're going, you can go and grab this and carry it around. Another thing to note is this is your pass-through port for your iPod, or if you have a corded device that you're running, if you want to charge your headset or things of that nature, you can go through this little corded port right here. Let's go ahead and open the bag up. Now before we open the bag up, take a look right here. There's a nice little hole right here that allows you to put a lock through this bag if you want to secure it, to keep you from opening it up while you are in a restaurant or in a gas station, or the bike is parked overnight wherever you're at. But if it is an unsecure area, really 4 clicks and this bag is off and it comes with you, and here's the carrying handle to carry it with you, so I don't know why you wouldn't just do that instead. But if you want the security of closing that up, there it is. It has a locking feature. So moving up here to the top, we get to the clear matte pocket here from the inside of the bag. Now this is touch screen compatible, so let me go ahead and throw a phone up here into the cover and we'll demonstrate how this works. So I'm going to go ahead and click a button so it slides on. I'll be able to slide up, hit my photo button. I'll go ahead and flip that around real quick, take a selfie, flip that back around. You'll be able to see that this actually is functioning. It is working while it's inside the case, and that is, or inside the tank bag, and that is a huge benefit of this bag. Another neat feature is on the back, we have mesh right here. That mesh is going to do 2 things. Number one, it's going to allow airflow inside the bag, so that if you have a device up here, it can actually breathe and not overheat while in the top of the bag here. And then when you do flip it open, if you have other stuff in here, while the bag is open, you can see what's in there through the mesh. It's a nice feature. Now this bag is made of that Ultramax material. It's very similar to Cordura, but it is a proprietary fabric that Nelson Rigg has developed. It is water resistant, but it is not waterproof. That is why we have an included rain cover. See the zipper here around the top? This rain cover will allow you to fit the cover in the small format, or the compressed format that it currently is in. You pull that in, and now you have still access to your GPS and your phone over the top, and we have a nice rain cover that fits perfectly over the top of the Trails End tank bag. Now if you were running this in the expanded format, take a look at this. The rain cover expands in order to meet that demand. So without having to have 2 different rain covers, we have the same expandable functionality with the rain cover here from the Rigg Gear Adventure Trails End tank bag. Now moving to the inside, we have a very nice padded compartment. Again, there's padding that goes all the way around. This tank bag holds its shape really well. The product sits in here really well, and as far as attachments go, you'll never lose your instructions because they're actually sewn into the bottom of the bag here. Anyway, those are some of the quick highlights of this Nelson Rigg Trails End tank bag. This is a very, very functional tank bag. A tank bag, again, that I've used for several thousand miles, and it has served me extremely well. Now, a neat feature of all of these Rigg Gear Adventure products is the fact that they do have a lifetime warranty. So when you get this product, you can be rest assured that if anything happens to it over the duration of its lifespan, it is covered under their fantastic warranty. Anyhow, I'm Kyle Bradshaw. Thank you for watching this detailed breakdown of the Nelson Rigg Trails End Adventure tank bag. If you have any questions about this particular product, please leave a comment down below and I will be sure to answer that question immediately. And if you'd like to purchase this tank bag, please take a look at the link down below to the Nelson Rigg website that will give you all of the local dealers that currently stock this particular bag. Thanks for watching. I'm Bradshaw. Till next time, take care and ride safe out there.